What news outlet are you with, sir? Okay, I have just received information that we have Mr. William Kwok is apparently a Hong Kong citizen reporting in behalf of the Chinese, the people of the People's Republic of China's government in regards to the current situation in Hong Kong. So, Mr. Kwok, we are currently, we can see you, and could you test your sound, please?
Sure.
Okay, thank you. So, Mr. William Kwok, seeing that we are not, you are not accompanied by a news source, we will just hold a conversation between the council and you. So, can you tell us a bit about what is happening in Hong Kong, Mr. Kwok?
Okay.
Yes, you may address the council, Mr. Kwok.
Okay, first of all, I want to introduce myself. My name is William Kok, and I'm the citizen of Hong Kong. And then the current situation in Hong Kong, since the chaos on March 14, the situation remains more peaceful and stable since the government has already taken an action.
Okay, Mr. Kwok. So, would you say that you approve, that you agree to how Hong Kong police and Hong Kong government is handling this situation right now?
Yes, I'm totally agree. Since the government has a legitimate use of force, so since what has been said before, that the movement has been infiltrated by unknown individuals several times, most likely from the triads who are thought to be conspiring with the Hong Kong police to spread dissent within the protesters' rank. So the action that has been taken by government it's already a correct action that should have been implemented, and everything is fine about that.
Thank you, Mr. Kwok. So we would open just a few question and answer session between Mr. Kwok and the rest of the council. So if any of the member of the council would like to question Mr. Kwok, you are welcome. Yes, please, the delegate of Chinese Taipei. You may ask Mr. Kwok.
Thank you, Mr. Kwok. Mr. Kwok, what is the current status of Eric Baxter? And what is China currently doing with the recent naval maneuvers in the Taiwanese Strait?
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
So, as a citizen of Hong Kong, currently, do you know the case regarding Eric Baxter? What do you think of it? And finally, do you know of the recent escalation conducted by the People's Republic of China in Taiwanese Strait relating to the Hong Kong crisis?
Well, I don't feel there's any escalation. Everything is fine.
Can I do a follow-up question?
Sure.
What do you think of the recent protests after the huge military parade conducted by Beijing?
Sorry, I have internet issue. Can you repeat one more time? Sorry.
What do you think about the recent protests due to the military parade conducted by Beijing?
Do you mean the parading military, China military, or?
the protest? Don't you hear of it?
I think the parade doesn't affect the China society at all, and we don't feel that protest.
Thank you.
Well, thank you. Is there any other delegate who wish to ask question with Mr. Kwok here? Apparently, we have received several information on the background of Mr. Kwok. He is cited as an outstanding citizen of Hong Kong, and this is signed by the Ministry of Internal Security of the People's Republic of China. So Mr. Kwok here is an outstanding and upstanding citizen of Hong Kong, apparently. Yes, the United Kingdom, and then we will follow up with SCMP. Yes, the United Kingdom, you may address Mr. Kwok.
Thank you. Greetings, Mr. Kwok. This is the Foreign Secretary of United Kingdom, Mr. Dominic Raab here. Do you acknowledge the fact that the People's Republic of China has the intention to relinquish several democratic institutions in Hong Kong?
Sorry, can you repeat the question? I feel uncomfortable in here.
Okay, so do you acknowledge the fact that the People's Republic of China has the intention to relinquish several democratic institutions?
I feel what Chinese government did is all that they could make Hong Kong better. Everything, just for the sake of people of Hong Kong.
Okay, before we continue, Mr. Kwok, are you alone in the room? May we ask who are you looking to? Are you under duress?
I can't say it loudly, but I feel uncomfortable.
Okay, very good. The SCMP will ask you questions. So please, for SCMP.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Mr. Kwok. I'm from South China Morning Post, and I would just like to ask you, in regards to just what the citizens of Hong Kong exactly want, just what do they want and what do they expect in the future as the situation proceeds downwards, if I will.
Sorry, I cannot really focus because quite feel uncomfortable here. Sorry, can you repeat?
I would just like to ask regarding on what do the citizens want, truthfully.
Truthfully, the citizen just want nothing. We just want peaceful Hong Kong. That's all.
We just want
That's
peace.
Yes, we just peace.
Just peace. It doesn't matter how it go down, how it will proceed in the future. It doesn't matter to you.
We don't care. We just want a peaceful condition.
I see. Thank you for your time. We can proceed to Reuters.
Thank you. Yes, we will give the chance to Reuters first. Yes, please, from Reuters.
Thank you, Chair. So as the young generation protester, looking at the chaos situation, will you accept the support from other countries like UK, US, and Taiwan?
What should I say? I think China's government has been good to us, so we don't need others' support.
So you will you, the young generation, will do by yourself?
Yeah,
Any support from other countries?
with the help of China.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. And lastly, we will move to a delegate of the United States.
Thank you. The delegate of the United States here. Do you need help from the US? If yes, blink twice. Thank you.
Yes.
That is all.
Thank you very much. Mr. Kwok, thank you very much for your cooperation. I hope everything is okay there. We wish you the best of luck. Stay safe, and we will contact you should you need anything else. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Kwok.
With that, we may resume the unmoderated caucus, and the timer will be started again. Thank you.
Okay. Hello, everyone.
Okay. Sorry to interrupt first.
Yeah,
Delegate
you
of
can
Taiwan,
go.
I would like to just clarify. The questions made by the delegate of the United States of America, it seems random at first, but when you look at the behind it, both of us have kind of cooperated to do something. The questions was, if you need help, blink twice, which means if he did blink twice, he needs help. And he did, which means we cannot really trust the word from the man itself, because of course, seeing earlier, he is also
being
under
surveyed.
watch. He's being surveyed.
Especially with the question where he was looking around all the time. There definitely is some kind of force trying to false inform us of what is happening there.
Yes.
So to the channels here, please do take it with a grain of salt. We are very sorry about this, but we had no control over that. And that's why we needed to confirm that if they needed help or not, especially with our sources of information, that being important. Maybe Taiwan has something to say about what has transpired in this happening.
Of course. The whole reason why we ask those kind of questions is simple, is to buy time. Because we know that he is under duress. Currently, hopefully, well, of course, we are being a clandestine and all here. Currently, NSB agents are trying to track him down and try to extract him to safety. That's what NSB is trying to do. That's Taiwan is trying to do. And we can actually use him as a piece of, not propaganda per se, but a piece of truth. We shall not stop here.